Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday, March the 15th. We are looking at the NBA slate for tonight. Got about 5 props I want to share with you guys. Let's get into it. As always, if you enjoy the videos, appreciate the like button, subscribe if you have not already. Check out other links in the description. If you want to play on Underdog Fantasy, you can use my code PROCESS for a up to $100 first deposit match. Today, got a decent slate. Got a good amount of props posted. There's still going to be a lot more throughout the day. But first prop that I'm kind of looking at today is a couple of rebounding props. One that I like a lot is DeMar DeRozan. His number's at 4.5 rebounds. Gets a great matchup against the Kings, which should be the fastest pace, which do play at the fastest pace in the league. They typically have very high-scoring games. The Bulls, sometimes they like to slow it down a bit, but going up against Sacramento, they're able to dictate the pace. I like DeRozan to continue his success rebounding recently. There should be a lot of possessions, a lot of shots going up, chances for rebounds, chance for some offensive rebounds. So that's one that I think just looks a little low. Maybe it'll get up to 5 before the day's end. On the other side, Domantas Sabonis has been absolutely crushing it. His points, he's been scoring in the 20s a lot, or high teens. The rebounds, he's had some big ones recently. The assists, 3 double-digit assist games in his last 4. So the PRA, I think, is pretty safe. Going up against a matchup against the Bulls and Vooch down low, it's a spot where both guys, Sabonis can shoot the 3. He doesn't like to shoot it as much as Vooch does, but Sabonis will like to live in the paint at times, get a lot of rebounds, and they kind of match up well with one another size-wise. So expect it to be a battle down low at times, or if they want to stretch out and shoot some long 2s or 3s, they both can do that. And Sabonis has just been filling it up with points, rebounds, and assists, playing big minutes, and the Kings continue to pretty much roll in the West. They're, I believe, up to the 3 seed, and they still have chances to move up even more than that with the way some of the top teams have been struggling in the West. So I like that one a lot. Another prop that I'm looking at is Desmond Bane. His points looks decent. The matchup against Miami might not be the best, but Miami's been struggling a bit at times. I think you can look to his rebounds at 5, but the assists at 5 looks also pretty good. He's cleared this and at least hit this in 5 straight games. He has been just having the ball in his hands more without Ja Morant, who's now going to be out for the foreseeable future as he checked himself in to some sort of center. So Bane and Tyus Jones are going to be the guys assisting the most, especially with Brooks likes to shoot a lot. Jaren Jackson's not going to get you much assists. So those guys will try to fill those guys up. And give them some shots, and then off the bench, they don't really have anybody that comes in and assists. They don't really have a true backup point guard. So you're seeing Desmond Bane come in, kind of go out of the game a little early, and then come in when Tyus Jones needs a break, and so they at least have one of those 2 ball handlers out there at all times. So it's a pretty good chance I think Bane can get us at least 5 assists, even though they're going up against Miami. On the other side of that game, you have Jimmy Butler, who's been kind of putting the team on his back. He's averaging about 30 in his last 5. Points is at 23.5, going up against a Memphis team, which is still good defensively, but good chance it stays close, not having Ja there. And Miami, they're still desperate to move up in the standings in the Eastern Conference. Losing to Orlando hurt them a bit, but then they bounced back nicely with a close win against Utah, which was undersized. Undersized a little bit, but especially undermanned. But I think Butler just continue being aggressive. He's been kind of, at times this year, he's going to be slow offensively, but now that it's crunch time, now that the season is coming to a close in a couple weeks, and the Heat still have some work to do, I think he's going to be more aggressive and have the ball in his hands. And we saw that one video of Spoelstra just forcing Jimmy Butler to shoot the last shot, one of those games. So they definitely are looking to get Butler more involved and continue scoring. So that's the 4th prop that I'm looking at. And then the last prop is going on the other side of the Kings game. Once again, DeRozan's teammate. Vooch, I think, will match up well against Sabonis. I think both guys can have good games. Vooch missed his points and rebounds most recently against the Kings, but then he's hit this number in 8 straight games before that against them. 29.5 is pretty low, I'd say. Even though he's been struggling a bit with his points recently, the rebounds haven't been as high except for the last couple of games. But putting it all together in a spot where he should be able to get some offensive rebounds with all the possessions and all the shots going up. There's still going to be a lot of defense rebounds to be had. The points get some putbacks there. It's been a bit quiet, but I just have a gut feeling like we saw how high scoring these Kings games tend to be. 133, 120 something against the Bucks last game. I think there was a stat the Kings have scored like over 120 points, and I'm not going to quote about it. Might have been 8 of 9 or something crazy like that. They just continue to score so good. So it forces the other teams to be and try to keep up with them. So I'm taking the over on Vooch, 29.5 points and rebounds. I like the over 23.5 points on Butler to stay hot. Desmond Bane to get us at least 5 assists. Sabonis continue his hot all-around performance. And DeRozan to get us at least 5 boards as well. So those are the 5 props I got as of right now. Let me know what you guys think. If you have other props you like, put them in the comments. Best of luck today. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time.